Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. How are we doing? We got another account giveaway, man. It doesn't stop. Come on. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning so far. Let people funnel in here. Let's make some money. Let's get it, man. I'm excited. I am excited. Yo, real quick, mic check. Is the mic sounding clear? Tell you what, this mic's okay, but it definitely doesn't sound as nice as what they say the Shure microphones sound like. Good morning. What's up, everybody? We're back. Still inside this massive range on the hourly. Still trying to see if NQ wants to muster up the strength to push back to 26,000. Big fan. Appreciate you, man. Let me pull up the charts here. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good morning so far, man. Anybody taking any trades on the overnight session? Guess there was a pretty decent long setup if you just kind of had some type of intuition to buy down here, but yeah, just a slow melt up on the hourly out of the overnight session, and then we open a little bit higher, just 100 points higher. Morning, already liked your stream. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, 600 likes, man. I'm gonna make it a little more difficult. No, I'm just kidding. I am pushing y'all though, because I think we can get it. Like yesterday we got 586, and to be honest, it was a good stream. We got a 586 likes. It was a great stream. As far as the trading, it could have been better. So I think today will be better trading. So I think we can get 600 likes. Because if we get 600 likes, we're doing another My Funded Futures account giveaway. Did you know that statistically, your luck is increasing every chance we do another giveaway? Your luck is only increasing. Not by much, but a little bit. Right? Because the same winner can't win twice. Plus, I'm sure there's some numbers in there you could run. Like the more you're entered into a giveaway, like the more, right? The more you keep showing up and putting your name in the drawing. But yeah, good luck to whoever wins it today. At the end of the stream, we do My Funded Futures account giveaway. All you have to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. My Funded Futures came in clutch. Let's cook. Let's go, man. What exactly are we looking at? We're looking at a little bit of, I feel like it's the same thing every day almost. Like there's an initial buying reaction out of the open, and then it kind of gets met with really slow selling, and then we just fade. We just fade and don't get bought again. It's really interesting to watch. Really interesting to watch. Let's check out the metals, because I'm just kind of curious. Even just looking at it as like an inverse of NQ, what do we have on metals? Metals are still in a range, still holding pretty damn well. Bitcoin not looking like the strongest market structure up here, right? You kind of have a breakout attempt above the range on the hourly, and then the price action from there is all just really weak structure, heavy selling, keeps getting pinned back down into these levels. Right now I have a really tight range, testing 95. I wasn't the biggest bull on Bitcoin to begin with, but yeah, this is kind of looking more like a failed breakout. I could very easily see this market back under 94,000 some point next week, maybe even today. Maybe even into the weekend. I know Bitcoin can trade on the weekend, so who knows? But yeah, it's Friday. I'm not expecting the craziest day. I think we can get a decent dip buy opportunity somewhere in here on NQ. That's the goal. Kind of want to approach this same as I did yesterday, like light size, wide stops. I don't want to chop myself up in this price action. I would like to get long if I can find a decent dip buying opportunity and see if we can ride up to 26,000. Or maybe up to 25.9. Apex 80% off is still ongoing. Still ongoing. As you can see, the trade copier is loaded up today. I mean, I don't give up. I don't give up. What can I say? We don't give up. And appreciate y'all on YouTube. Let me send this out in the Discord again. Doing a free account giveaway at the end of the stream. Still watching NQ breaking down here, man. Do you let the trade copy update in real time? You got to ask, man. Okay, yeah, you're having a little bit of a glitch. You can try this. Hold on. I feel like I've had that issue, and it's because I didn't have the contract like clicked on of the one I was trading, so it like it showed the commission I paid, but it didn't show the active P&L on it. Try to select the actual contract you're in a trade on. If not, just reach out to the support. They usually can fix stuff like that. Man, NQ, man, so weak. Got a support level here on NQ at 800s, but not loving the price action into this level. The daily kind of leaving a wick. Anything above 25,900 is just getting absolutely smacked. Morning, what's good, Rigman? Good morning to you. Is TikTok on? Is TikTok awake? TikTok, if you're on, man, we are live on YouTube doing a free account giveaway at the end of the stream. All you got to do is hit like, hit subscribe. We're going for 600 likes today, chat. I know we can do it. 600 likes. Somebody said this is a good dip. What qualifies this as a good dip? Look at that hourly candle, completely flipped. Nice large body on it, pushing into a low here at 794. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of that one for a second. Feel like we might flush into the 80s, 70s here. See how aggressive this pullback gets. But yeah, it might be a dip buying opportunity. The overnight lows, stay intact here. If the selling slows down under this low, maybe 780s, 770s, kind of comes to a slower move, we might try it. Man, it just, you want to be so optimistic that eventually this market can just break higher without all of this resistance, but there is just so much resistance. It's really crazy. No, I trade my top step account separately because it does not do well on TradeSync. Project X accounts don't do well with Trade Evade accounts, so I just do it separately. That NQ still selling. There goes a quick 15 point dump. 770s. 774. This might break 770s here. 760s. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here, man. Appreciate it. Are you in any funded stages trading with intraday trailing drawdown? Good question. If so, what are some tips? Tips, you have to be getting out on limit orders because you cannot sacrifice giving back. You can't sit through a wick and then let it come back. You have to try to be closing at the most. You have to try to be closing with limit orders. That way you're not letting price move way past your profit and then come back into it. You got to be getting out with limit orders. That's number one. Have a limit order. Limit order is going to guarantee that you're not losing your drawdown due to trying to market order out of maybe a quick dump and then it wicks back up. Just, you got to get out with a limit order. because you're never going to realize more profit than what your limit order takes you out at, right? So using limit orders is going to be huge. As far as to circle back to the first part of that, I do have 3 my funded futures 150Ks right here and 5 TPT 150Ks. These are all intraday accounts, and they are like literally, fingers crossed, $300 from passing. All of them $300 from passing. No activation fees on either of those prop firms, so those should be good Monday as long as we can get a decent trade today. But I'm not going to force anything. But yeah, we're like 300 from passing it. NQ is a piece of, I mean, it's a piece of shit, dude. The thing is not strong. It portrays that it's strong, but it is not strong. It is not strong. It does these BS overnight rallies, and then in the morning, you guys notice this all the time. We get overnight rally. I think most of these rallies are overnight rallies on no volume, and then we dump whenever we have actual volume in the New York session. It's very strange. It's a really odd pattern that we're seeing here with the overnight rallies. This was an overnight rally, dumped in the New York. This was an overnight rally, dumped in the New York. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure these were overnight rallies and dumped in the New York. Piece of junk, man. Man, this selling's too aggressive to try to jump into, I think. Y'all know what I mean, though? What's up? Good morning, man. What's good, Conrad? I mean, it's just every single day we dump. We rally in the overnight and dump it in the New York session. It's a really trappy market, I'll say that much. It's a really trappy market. Well, I wanted to get long in this market, but now I'm thinking, and if we don't start to get some buying off of the 750s here, we could have this daily candle flip red and maybe try to run this wick in the 500s. But I'm going to be patient either way. Yeah, we're increasing volume, by the way, on the way down. We're actually picking up volume on the way down. Code BPC is only 10% off on what prop firm? You know what, man? A lot of the deals are constantly changing, so for me to you know, go in and change all of that is not the easiest task. So I'm sorry if they're not always super up to date. Some deals may be better than others, some deals may be worse, but do double check and check out. And I do appreciate you for using code BPC. And by the way, guys, 600 likes and we're doing a My Funded Futures account giveaway for free. All you have to do is hit like, hit subscribe on YouTube. This market's picking up volume on the way down. I'm definitely not a dip buyer anymore. In fact, I'm kind of shifting my bias here as long as this price action remains. This looks like a maybe an overnight. Yeah, I mean, we're into the overnight lows. This is way past the point of trying to look for a dip buy. This thing looks horrible. In fact, I really want to get short. It's just super extended. I need to wait for a retracement. If we even get it. Sometimes when you get just high volume dumps like this, like really quick momentum dumps, you don't really get a retracement. But sometimes what could be good is get like the 500 EMA. I'm gonna get short. I'm gonna get started here. I'm short 2 micros. I'm looking for 690s to dump here. Okay. See where I want to stop this. Yeah, this is just directly down into the overnight lows. I'll run a stop of like 180 bucks, just 50% of the range. If we reclaim it, I'll get out. But I'm looking to catch this continuation into the overnight lows. What's really cool is, man, when we get clean momentum like this, hold on, let me move the charts a little bit so y'all can see on TikTok. This trade might or might not work. I do like it. let's see. Let's do this. What I like about the tick chart is whenever we just get when we get clean order flow on the tick chart, just clear momentum, one-sided momentum. If you use that 20 EMA on a 500 tick chart, an order-based chart, look at the pivots off of that. Look how well respected that 20 EMA is as resistance on the way down, right? I get short as we come back up and fail to break above it, and we just see continuation because we're just in clean momentum to the downside, right? So I got short 2 micros at 732, just looking for the dump through the overnight lows. It's really clean so far. We'll see if we get caught in a dip buying mode right here. Go break even. If we take the overnight lows, I'll go break even, and I actually want to be seeing increased volume. If we take that overnight low, I'll go break even there. I want to go break even at some point. Not too early though. But I'm okay with trying to protect the risk on this one. In fact, I want to. We're only 30 points from taking that overnight low. It's not like we're very far. We're all the way back down here. We've completely retraced the overnight rally. You want to see whatever buying attempt we get here get shot down. Trade copier is as big as it's gonna get, man. I gotta make room for the charts, you know. Y'all can see the P&L over here though. I like how the selling comes to a screeching halt as soon as we decide to try to get in there. Isn't that fun? Don't we love that? Oh, we want a short? Let's just stop all of the selling. Just stop it. All right, I've got my stop at 77. I like where it's at. Oh shit, this hourly's starting to look pretty crazy now. It's a good flip. Nice rejection at 53. Just gonna give this a little bit of time is all. See if we get a nail in the coffin type day today with how aggressive the selling's been. Every time we get back above 25,800, we're just getting hit with so much selling. Let's see if on a Friday we can just see a big dump there through hourly lows. It's a nice retest of my entry there. If this high creates a nice wick on the hourly, I'll try to risk against that. So I'll move my risk down to 750s if we reject it and retest lows. That's usually a good rule of thumb when you're looking for just continuation on one side. If we retest, like if we go leave a wick, get an aggressive pullback, and then retest and get back above it, it's usually a good spot to get out. Win giveaway. Giveaways at the end of the stream, chat. As soon as we get in, it stops. That seems to be the case, doesn't it? Come to a screeching halt here. I got my stop at like, if we reclaim 50% of that sell-off, I'll be out. But yeah, that's the case right now. Good morning. What's up, man? Good morning. Yeah, this hourly's looking strong as shit. If we don't get some... Oh, no! I hate when that happens. Yeah, this hourly's looking really good. If we don't get a nice rejection here, we might be cooked. Okay, nice. Nice pivot off of 65. See that pivot off of 65? That's a nice pivot off of 65. That's where I'm going to now move my risk, right? We have validated strong sellers here at 65. So if we break back above and reclaim it, we probably will continue trading higher. So I'm going to have my stop there now. Jeez, look how low we are. Tighten up the risk. As the structure starts to build and show points of invalidation, right, as this range forms, that's where I'll have my risk. Good morning. How's the giveaway work? All you gotta do is hit like, hit subscribe, man. Yeah, this might be this might just melt back up, I guess. Which is fine, whatever. I like the idea for a sell through the overnight lows, but we'll see. It's just one trade. It's just one trade. Like the stream. Yeah, guys, we need like I want to say 600 likes, because I think we can. We get 600 likes, well, we're doing a giveaway. We're doing an account giveaway. Yeah, I'm not liking how well we're holding like 50s, 60s here, if I'm being completely honest. Not loving it. Not loving it. I think I'll try to follow this down and tighten the risk up even more, to be honest. I'm gonna really start. I think I'm gonna really start. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love it anymore. I liked it a lot when I got into it. Now I don't. Just leave it where it's at. But buyers are definitely stepping in nicely here. The issue is the momentum just completely stalled out as we were 30 points from taking the overnight low. That's the issue. That's what made the trade stop working for us. Oh shit, a little bit of volatility. I'm gonna start to tighten up the risk here on that volatility. So I mean, we've tightened the risk way up. It's trying to set up to retrace back down. I don't know. We'll see. I like where everything's at. I like where my, I mean, entry could be better. Obviously, in hindsight, it always could. But I like where my stop's at. If we get back above 760s, that's, you know, getting back to 50% of the range. We'll probably go higher. So I like where everything's at. In fact, I might preemptively get out a little bit early if we don't dump back into the 40s here. Because I'm not liking that buying back off the 35s. Yeah, we're all out. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this and wait for a new trade. I don't like what I'm seeing there. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Up 640. Nice, dude. Nice. Starting to look better, but I can't just enter back in after I've already made that decision. That was a big decision, and I already made it, so I can't double back now. Doesn't look great, though. Market proceeds to dump. I mean, it's clockwork. It is clockwork. I don't even get, like... At this point, it's just laughable. I know I'll make money if I trade good, so my goal is to trade good. If I see price action I don't like, I bail. That's all. Feel like it's gonna test yesterday's low. Momentum will carry. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. We got in with momentum, and then we came to a really, really ugly stop. It's just, yeah. I mean, I would try it again. I will try it again. I'll try it again with the same risk that I had. See if we can catch the dump through 700s here. Maybe we can add to. Hoping this is a situation where I can just, like, I'm right about the idea and I can try it a couple times without it getting too bloody. I don't want to sit here and try this 2, 3, 4 times and it not go and I just get chopped to bits. That would suck. It's not what I want to do. Okay, I'm trying to add in here. Yeah, I'm adding. Okay, so right about the idea. Kind of made a decision to get out because I didn't like what I was seeing. I think that was a good decision though. Get a nice test of the equal low. You'd want to see a minimal pullback and then a push down. I'm getting like V-shape out of 710 here. I mean, we're so into this level of the overnight low that I think you just want to be a little bit patient here. Hey, sweetie. This market's really enjoying coming to a screeching halt as soon as we get into it. Really enjoying that. Really enjoying that. Trying to figure out if I just want to see profit, take profit with this kind of price action. Like, we're just failing to go. I mean, we're right here, but try to be a little patient. See if we can get it here. Looking really weak into the 700s now. And we're bouncing 10 points. Let's see. Make or break right here. We break 700s, we can go take the overnight lows. Nice retest. Okay, we're cracking down now. Love to put in some orders under 700s and see if we can fill them. Be really interesting to see if this gets bought after, like, right here at the lows. And we are. Only thing I'm skeptical of is a double bottom with how much we've slowed down. Like, the selling has slowed down tremendously. I do not want to get caught in a double bottom attempt here. Like, I would feel way more confident if it was quick price action, but it's slowing down so much. Okay, nice retest. Aggressive retest. I'm going to put in some limits just in case we get a nice wick. I want to have some limits in here. Okay, we might get some pretty wicks in here, I'm not going to lie. Let's move risk to break even now that we're at 700. This might get pretty. This might get pretty, low key. Can we just go? For the love of everything, can we go? This might get wiki, chat. This might get wiki, dude. But, like, come on, we got a break. I want to try to cover some right here because... No, wait, hold on. Wait for the break. Watch an order flow. I want to see clean price action. Just continued price action lower. Just let it melt and follow it down. Let it melt and follow it down. Let it melt and just follow it down, man. We're just letting it melt and following it down. Still looks heavy, weak. Red candle after red candle. Got a retracement. I'm watching it. How strong is it? Is it weak? It's weak. We're getting immediately retested the lows. We cover one there as we get a wick. All right, I'm just watching it, watching it, watching it. Watching it. Still heavy. Cover another one. Got 670s, 660s, man. 60s. We're dumping through a key low in the hourly. Like, we're here. This is really heavy. Let's go break even and put some really outrageous limit buys in there. See if they get filled. 640s and like 590s. See if those get filled. Move everything to break even. I've got one on this account. That's fine. Let's put some really outrageous orders in and see if they can get filled. Bro, which card do you have? I don't have anything crazy, man. Yeah, so we're scaling into a short position, looking for the break of low a day. Because we had momentum. But a little slowdown. We got the retracement. We're getting an aggressive retest of that low. We're getting short there, looking for the continuation through the lows. And if we don't stall out here, this could get really cool. I mean, we just broke the hourly overnight in the hourly. We still have nice large body candles. See if we can turn it over at 690s instead of just chop back up to my entry. That would be awesome. See if we can get some of these orders filled at like 30s. Some optimistic limit orders in there. See what happens. Can you explain why people took shorts off rip? I couldn't tell you, bro. I think taking any position out of the open is a little bit more of a dice roll than anything. I think it's way too volatile. The market has not picked a direction. I'd much rather the market pick a direction for me to trade in that direction than to just try to assume that we're going to dump or rally. There's some times when you have the certain market structure that kind of makes sense. Okay, I'm going to try to get long out of the open. But I don't really trade the open though, so I'm not one to speak about it. I don't really trade the open. Yo, guys, YouTube, if we can get 600 likes, we're doing a My Funded Futures account giveaway. Run up the likes. 600 likes, chat. Ugh. That was not an easy trade to catch by any means, and it might just be like a dud because we might have caught like that move, but look, we're just wicking back in my entry now. Not fun. Not fun. I hate this market. Me too. Me too, man. I hate it. I hate it. Yo, if you guys are interested in getting started with prop firms, spend as little as $50 with some of these prop firms to have the potential to earn and withdraw your profits if you trade well, hit the profit target, respect the risk parameters, have the potential to withdraw thousands of dollars in profit. All right, so it's a really good instrument to use if you're maybe a newer trader trying to build some emotional tolerance to the markets. You want to have kind of some money on the line so that you can build up that mindset around it. Or if you just want to try to have a pretty good ROI opportunity, then the prop firm's a good idea. This is sad. I mean, we broke the low, then it's immediately just, we're back. Just blah, blah, blah. All right, we're stopped out. I mean, this market actually sucks, I think. Like, we just dumped the lows, and then it's like we're back, just melted back. Okay, I guess. Why is TBT so nice in your opinion? Great question, man. Once you clear the buffer in the funded stage, you have uncapped daily payouts. You can also get moved to live with 5 accounts. Somebody got moved to live with 5 accounts recently, and I think they took, I don't think they were recently, whatever. They took a $700,000 payout across five live accounts. I think it's really cool that you could have 5 live accounts. You can trade them all separately. As long as you're not hedging, you can trade them all separately and maybe use one for gas money, one for rent, like one to like gamble on a little bit. I don't know. I think it's really cool, but TBT is awesome. No other prop firm allows you to have 5 live accounts. What do you need to do to be entered in the giveaway? All you have to do is be on my YouTube and like and subscribe, and at the end of the stream, we're doing a giveaway. These markets have been really tough. I think this was some bullshit right here. The take of that overnight low just to wick back up and like, just kind of horrible, honestly. As if this wasn't a strong move. I mean, this is a 200-point dump, and then we just float up off of crap, you know? But at the same time, maybe it's giving us another opportunity to get short, honestly. It might be giving us another opportunity to get short. It's just in a weird spot because, like, I got stopped out break even here, so it's a little weird. Not really interested in trying to get back in where I got stopped out. What the F was that? That's what I'm saying, man. It's man, we're getting like it. This looks horrible again. We're getting like nice moves, but the retracements are so, I mean, 62 points. I don't know. I think it's a little extreme. That, I don't know. Like, this was only real, like, that was a clean move that we could have caught, but it was tricky. I guess that was a good short there in hindsight. It looked really strong, especially coming after, you know, the overnight sweep. Hard exactly to try to just preemptively short that after an overnight sweep. You know how the NQ can be after that. Guys, like the stream, guys. 600 likes, we're doing an account giveaway. Yeah, man, if the tick chart's not for you, then it's not for you. You could try to do it on a practice account. I definitely wouldn't risk money on something brand new. It's also been a little bit harder to do it in this market, to be honest with you, man, because it's like there's moments where we have momentum, and so the tick charts really stand out and they're good to use for that. But there's also moments where it's like a lot of chop, a lot of range. Sometimes the tick chart can be overanalyzed very easily, especially when we're in ranges. It's not the easiest in this environment, but a lot of things aren't super easy to do in this environment. Unfortunately, this is just not a great environment right now for NQ. Really wide ranges, like aggressive pullbacks both ways. How to participate in giveaway? All you gotta do is hit like, hit subscribe, automatically enter. Yeah, NQ has been tough. I agree with that. Like I mean, we caught a couple green trades this week, but like you'll see, like they haven't been easy to hold. They have not been easy to hold. That's really been the key takeaway for me this week is I've had struggle holding trades because it's almost impossible for me to get break even on this damn market right now. You saw it like Tuesday. I was in a big trade and it would have been massive, but I got stopped break even. So in this trade, like I want to hold and I get stopped break even. It's just exactly where I'm at. Get stopped break even. It's just like a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Seems like it doesn't really know where it wants to go, to be honest, right? If we had to put a label on it. It's hard for us to know where the market wants to go when it doesn't even seem like it knows where it wants to go, right? Truthfully. How are we supposed to know where the market wants to go when it doesn't even know where it wants to go? Having said that, this looks really weak. It's just I'm a little paranoid to get short this freaking low with how these retracements are looking. Like, I don't know. We could start to really fall off here, but it's super low. It's super low to get short. Man, but if we're looking at this, if we're breaking 600s here, we could see this into like 550s if things get really interesting. We took the overnight lows. We might just keep dumping here. This does not look good. Does not look good, chat. I'm gonna run a stop at 700 and see if we can get 40 points. 40 points for 40 points here through 660s. So I'll be looking for like 620s. Something like that. See if we can get an aggressive pullback. Or sorry, an aggressive dump through 60s here. We're going lower. I agree. Trying to see if I can catch a quick scalp on the break at 60s if we can pick up some volume here. We like to come to a sure stop, don't we, whenever I get in. Yo, Clip, what tools do you use to trade? Appreciate the dono, man. Well, Most importantly, I use the tick chart to try to be getting in. I think it gives me a clearer read on momentum and the speed of the market sometimes. So I want to be getting in when the market's moving fast. It's important that I'm in pace with it. So I use the tick chart. It's an order-based chart. Candles open and close on orders and not time. So when we start to get a lot of volume in the market, this chart really speeds up and keeps me in pace with it. Then I use VWAP, which sometimes we don't always get to use. It looks like we had a nice rejection of VWAP on the hourly here at 60s. I think we did kind of get somewhere in there on that. I use VWAP just kind of for the intraday support and resistance levels. If we're above it, I want to be looking for buys, below it, looking for sells. Keep me in line with the intraday trend. And then I'll use the 20 EMA. Probably last and least important is the 20 EMA, which I sometimes just use for entries on quick moving markets. Appreciate that question. We're going sideways on my entry, dude. We're going sideways on my entry. It's horrendous. I mean, I like how weak the reaction is right here, just snug on low a day, but I don't like being on it sideways like that. You feel me? Holy gold, what happened to gold? I don't like how we're going sideways on my entry. I really don't. And if gold's dumping, that might not be good for me either. Oh shit, gold is dumping. Oh wow, NQ's kind of dumping too. You know what? Let's see what NQ can do. See what NQ can do. Dude, gold is falling off of a cliff. Oh my goodness. You know what? With how weak NQ, yeah, you know what? I don't really like having risk on NQ when gold's dumping this hard, to be honest. NQ's just obviously not reacting the same as gold. I don't love it. I might take a paper cut here. God, gold, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna cover my risk. I don't like how volatile gold's getting, and NQ's just not wanting to follow. They sometimes dump together, so for NQ not following, it's got me a little skeptical. I'm just gonna cover the risk at this point. This might just be an uneventful trade, but to be honest, even if gold wasn't dumping, I'd probably want to get out of this. It's just not getting the follow through that I wanted to see. Yeah, it's not getting the follow through at all that I want to see. I'm flat. Just a slow bleed down, but not dumping with volume. I'm sure it will now that I'm out, but of course, you know, that's how it goes. Yo, appreciate everybody on YouTube. Can we get to 600 likes? We're doing a MyFunded Futures account giveaway at 600 likes. Yeah, we're just flat in this market right now. I think is the best thing to do right now. Got gold falling off of a cliff. NQ is just not moving, not getting the follow through I wanted to see. Gold is crazy though. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What happened? Is that news? That is oh, that's horrible, man. That's horrible. That's horrible. What did silver do? Oh, silver's not. I mean, silver, yeah. We're not doing the raffle yet, chat. At the end of the stream, if we get to 600 likes. Should I go live with 5 accounts and take full payout? Live with 5 accounts? Are you talking about on take profit? I mean, that's easier said than done. But I mean, if you could. That doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. Now we're picking up volume. They only had to just take me out. I didn't like having the risk on with how crazy gold was going. That's okay. We're gonna be more patient here. Although I do really like this. This doesn't look like a market that is gonna get an aggressive buying down here at all. I think it just keeps melting. Just seems like every time I get in, we just slow way down. We just slow way down. Pass your val and sell. Nice. Yeah, nice. Damn, I would still be in this if we didn't get stopped out up here. Another 100 points. Yeah, that's been the case, man. The break-even stops have just been killing me this week. I know that's not always the case, but this week has been killing me. The break-even stops. You didn't enter. That's okay. I'm not. We're slightly green. We're gonna be patient. Oh, similar to what you did on Top Step. Should I go live if I? Yeah, take full payout. Yeah, man. I think you should take everything you can out of the XFA stage and then go live. And you cannot. Well, you can't withdraw your entire balance until you have 30 winning days. By the way, not a lot of people know that. You'll read that whenever they send you the contract or whatever, but you have to have 30 winning days and then you can. So it's definitely, once you get into the live account, if that's where you're headed, take it real slow. Take it real slow. Get those, what is a winning day, 150 bucks? No need to try to be super aggressive in the live account, especially when you have DLLs and things like that. It's not super easy to scale these live accounts. You just want consistently good, smaller trades on these accounts. That's what you want. Is your balance transferred to live? Yep. That's right. Was able to catch a good portion. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, this doesn't look super good. It's just been a little hard for me to get in and hold through some of this. I think I got in on the break of this low. We covered down and then it retraced. Literally top takes my break even and kept going. Same thing happened as yesterday and the day before, actually. Maybe not yesterday, but the day before it definitely happened. It keeps happening to me. I don't know why, but that's been the market for me this week. Struggling in this market, yeah, it's hard, dude. This is a market where you just try to stay alive, man. Like, size way down. There will be a better market environment. That's a sure thing, right? That's a fact. Just trying to stay alive is so important, man. I wonder if, like, I keep thinking, like, we're kind of just fading slow. Sometimes on moves like this, when we break that low, we can just sell like 20, 30 points. Like, that's what I'm curious to see if we do. I'm gonna get short too and see if I can catch like the quickest. I'm trying to anticipate a volume dump through 600s here. Let's see how quick this can be if I'm right. Let's see how quick this can be if I'm right. I got short 2. I want to see it retest the low day, then a big dump. You sometimes see this when we're breaking key levels on the hourly. Got slow selling, price action just kind of fading, eerie selling. Crack that low, we might lose 20, 30 points right here real quick. This is supposed to be just a quick trade. I want to see 608 in the next 30 seconds. 618. You know what? I want a 580. I'm going to move this down to 585. We break 600. We're going to move 585 here. Watch how quick this dump can get. Watch how quick this dump can get. It can be quick. Watch. Can be. Keyword. Let's see. I've got my stop at break even. Let's see how fast this dump can be. Just really weak. I mean, we are just continuing to retest low day. Continuing to retest low day. Retracements are super shallow. Retracements are super shallow. I want to see a break at 600 right here. Nice aggressive retest of the lows. Moves right through like butter. Beautiful one-sided order flow to the downside. It's exactly what you want to see. Look for the break at 600s. See how every retracement is just getting immediately sold back down? Watch this wick into 586. Watch this wick into 586 right here. This might wick 586, 587. Keep an eye on it. Watch this. This is about to get really fast. This is about to get really fast. Come on now. We're so deep into like the what is this? What is We're at yesterday's open lows. We're at yesterday's open lows. Yesterday's open lows. Watch how fast we snap 600 right here. There's 590s. Watch how fast we snap 600 right there. It's got another leg lower. Another leg lower. Still super aggressive selling. Looking for like 570s right here. 578. We hit 591. I kind of want to add. See, this is the exact shit I'm talking about. We can't we just can't get the follow through. We just cannot get the follow through. I added 2 more there, stopping at the high. Yeah, we just can't get any follow through in this market. Like, we break that low, then we just melt back up. I can't catch anything clean. I mean, I guess I could have taken some off, but 570 is probably going to break here. I don't know. It's just hard to catch anything. It's hard to catch anything here. Story of my life. Anyways, V recovery? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it keeps going. It's just trying to get in there and not have. I don't want to have a risk. I never want to have a risk. Try to get in at a level that's not going to get retested. But no, I think the direction is pretty clear. We're into the yesterday's lows now. Would have been lovely to see this dump through 590s, but we're just bullshitting a bit. Yeah, it looks horrible. No, it looks horrible. I agree. It's frustrating. Having a couple setups that are there. I've had them a couple times today, and we just keep getting stopped out break even. Even though it's obvious as day where we're going. It's just, it's not this. It keeps retracing to these levels and stopping us out. You know, it sucks. Yeah, no, I agree. This has like a lot of potential to the downside, but I would just love to be in it and not get a test of my entry. Yo, guys. We're doing a My Funded Futures account giveaway at the end of the stream. Maybe wider stop. Yeah, I don't really want to have... No, I agree, but it's... Yeah, that would be the solution, yes. Yeah, it would be. I just don't really feel like risking anything today on a move that's super obvious to me. I don't like having risk on it. It's just annoying that, like, it just seems like every high just gets, like, almost to the exact tick. It's been all week. Like, we got stopped out to the tick on this one with our entry here. I think we got stopped out somewhere in here as we, you know, just every single stop I have is getting hit. Sucks. And I know it's because I'm running it really tight, but at the same time, this is really one-sided order flow. It's pretty clear direction. It's just the retracements are hitting me. Unfortunately, the retracements are hitting me. That's all. Yeah, break-even's been rough. It's been rough. I think it's just a little bit unfortunate. It's a mixture of, you know, obviously running really tight stops. By definition, higher probability those are going to get hit. But I do think you can afford to do it a little bit more when a market is just clearly trending down like this. But at the same time, it's a mixture of that, and it's a mixture of it's a little unfortunate exactly where I'm getting taken out here. Because, I mean, they are exactly at my fucking, you know what I mean? So I'm going to call that unfortunate. But yeah, stops are way too tight. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I like to go tighter stops too when I'm in a sell position, because usually if I'm looking forward to it and looking for a quicker move down, you know. Which platforms are you using with TradeSync? I'm using My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, my Tradeify Live accounts, 5 Lucid accounts, 3 Funded Next accounts, 3 Trade Day accounts, 3 Alpha accounts. Yo, what's good, Dane? That's what I'm running. Yo, guys on TikTok, if y'all move over to YouTube, man, you're almost instantly eligible to win a free account at the end of the stream. All you have to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want 500 likes today again. I think we got 500 likes yesterday. I know we can do 500 likes again today. Wanna know why? Because frankly, today, even though today's price action is a little crap, it's still better than yesterday's price action. Wouldn't you agree? What's better, yesterday or today? Look at the gold rally here. Just melting up 30 points after what felt like the end of the world. That's incredible. Imagine having that reassurance that every dip you buy is just going to get bought. Oh, to be a gold trader. To be a gold trader. Just locked out. Nice. Good idea. Good idea. I'm over here just trying. Well, first and foremost, what I try to do is I try to survive. And then if we can survive and if the market can work with us a little bit, then we can make money. But we got to survive first. It's like the rope-a-dope tactic, man, with Foreman and Ali. You know what I mean? Survive first. Be patient. Survive. Right? Don't let your guard down till about round 10. You know what I mean? Is that a good analogy? I just bought TBT up 900 bucks. Nice. Look at that, really aggressive selling off of 39. What if this is a day where you can just kind of sell the retracements and just kind of lock in green on the way down? That might be a good idea. Maybe we set a bit of a range down here. Where are the range traders at? Where are the range traders at? We set a weak range down here and kind of just sell the rallies maybe. Yeah, appreciate that launch. If I already subscribed, yeah, if you're already subbed, you're entered, man. You just gotta hit the like button. Damn, 600 though. 600 what? Guys, we need 600 likes on the YouTube live stream. I know we can get it. I wouldn't ask if I knew it was crazy. We did it yesterday. We can easily do it again. Hit the like button, chat. Hit the like button. 600 likes, or I'm not giving y'all a free account. Just kidding. We'll do it no matter what. But I would love 600 likes. But at the end of the stream, we're doing another MyFunded Futures account giveaway for free. All you have to do is like and subscribe. Having said that, if we don't even get close to 600 likes, I will stall the stream and not end it. Just kidding. No, we can do it though. 600 likes, chat. Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out here every day, to be honest. Y'all still gonna pull up like this when I don't have an account to give away? I will look into trying to do this more often for sure. Yeah, this is Trade Stinker over here. Trade Stinker. Trade Stinker. TikTok, I appreciate the likes over there. I need 600 likes on YouTube to start the giveaway. Yeah, dude, it feels like the past couple of days we're just kind of trying to tread water and stay a little bit alive, right? It's hard to catch anything here. Every trade we do get is getting ticked out break even. See if the NQ wants to kind of break out as we pull out of the range here. There goes 15 points. 20 points. Anybody catch a long on NQ down there? There's 25 points. 30 points. $35 points. Kind of breaking away here on NQ. This might be a good opportunity if we do think that we can see that continuation lower to maybe try to get back in somewhere up here, you know, give it a wide stop, maybe risk the profit I have on the day. I'd be open to that. I would be open to that. Gold is crazy. Hey, Bitcoin, I was talking about Bitcoin breaking the structure, didn't I? I guess that came with the volatility though that we saw 30 minutes ago, whatever it was. Okay. Yesterday's lows at 680. Maybe we get a retest and rejection of that level. Oh wow, look at that. That's kind of ugly there. I'm gonna hop back in a short. I'm gonna hop back in a short in this level here at 650. See if we can continue that trend to the downside. See where I want to run the stop. I think initially I would like to have the stop around 700s. That's what I'll do. I like that reaction off 68. See if we fade off the 50s and pull back into this range in the 20s. Then we can get continuation through low a day. It's a nice volume off the 50s. Took the long way to your house. If we break this high, maybe 680s would have been a good better position in hindsight. We'll see what happens. See if we like retest overnight lows at 680s. Damn, that's some insane volume. It's a really crazy rip. Nope, guys, we're only live on TikTok and YouTube. I had two more around this level. This is kind of where I wanted to get in originally, but yeah, a little impulsive on the original entry, but I'm in 4 now. Stops are tight at 98. See if we pivot off 85 like I think we will. If not, tight stop at 98. Nice rejection off 92. New hourly opened. Yeah, we might get taken out here. They closed that hourly really strong. I wasn't even looking at that. Like the last 5 minutes of that hourly candle, we just ripped how many points? 60, 70 points. Yeah, we might see above 700 here. Yeah, I agree with that, Mike. I think I'm looking for continuation through one side of the range, but this might just be another. Yeah, I agree. We might just hold still inside this level. which would be super lame. But that's the market. That might be the case today, yeah. Nevertheless, we'll see if we can kind of retest some of this range on that previous hourly wick. It's where I originally wanted to get short in the 80s. I should have just waited for that. Got a little excited. That's why generally entering with limit orders is just a better idea. We need to retest a 71 and a break. You don't want to see this getting buys off 70 here. If this gets bought 70s back to the 80s, yeah, not looking good. Could have done way better with the entry in hindsight, but that's hindsight. Need prop firms besides Top Step and Alpha? Yeah, MyFinite Futures is amazing. Take Profit's amazing. Tradeify is good. Did I say Lucid? Lucid's amazing. Is our entry going to be support here, I wonder? Probably. Yep, entry support at the moment. That's a nice wick if we can get some follow through to the downside. It's a nice wick off 78. Just want to start to fade down. Okay, this is looking much better. The entry was a little shit, I'm not gonna lie. I said it out loud, I wanted 680s, but I just decided to not. I don't know why. That was me being impulsive for sure. Win giveaway. Giveaways at the end of the stream. If we get 600 likes on the stream, we're doing a giveaway. Need to break under 60s here. We could get a wick run kind of set up on this hourly here. If we break 60s with a little bit of volume, pull back into this wick, that would look really good for a wick run. There's 60s. I think we range a little bit here, try to flip this hourly back and forth. We could. Want to give a shot to kind of get some volume into the 640s because that could set up nicely for a wick run. But if we're setting a range here, I could be short right at support, which could be a little annoying. It's a nice buying off the 60s. You said giveaway regardless. I did say that. I didn't. I mean, did I interpret that I'm not going to do a giveaway if I don't get 600 likes? Yeah, we're doing a giveaway regardless, but I would like to get 600 likes. I'm not going to literally not do a giveaway if I don't get it, but I think if I say it that way, it helps people like. I didn't mean it to come off that way. Yeah, plus you have to like to win it. That's true. Double-edged. Yeah, we're kind of holding. We're holding structure here. Hourly's trying to flip back. Like to see it pivot off of 84. If I'm looking for anything here, pivot off 84. Ugh, we're just holding range, dude. This is disgusting. Nice flip. Okay, I mean, we got to sink under 60s here. We're just holding everything. Give it like one more shot on this retest to break under my entry. Otherwise, I kind of want to bail on it. Really don't like how well we're holding this level. Yeah, we're gonna get taken here. It's just holding so well after that bounce. I mean, maybe not, but probably. Just holding so well. Yeah, there goes 91s. All right, I'm out. Just like kind of break even on the day, trying to get, okay. Let's just be patient. I don't really know if there's anything here I even want to trade anymore. I like the short idea. I still kind of do, but I might try that one more time. That might be the last trade I try. Somewhere above 700, try to get short again. Look for this market to roll over. Fill in this range. That's really the only thing I got here. It's a lot like yesterday. Just crappy price action. We get a move one direction and then it just slows completely down. I'm kind of interested at like low, like can we get like 712, 713? Stop it out if we get back above 750. Wouldn't mind something like that. Look for this hourly to flip again. That might be the last one I take. And then I'll have a wide stop and a wide target of session lows. That'll be the last trade I take. Maybe I'll stop it out at VWAP. I think I like that idea. Never mind, I thought this was top step. This is top step. I don't know if I want to be preemptive here, man. All right, I'm short. I'm gonna stop out at VWAP. If we get back through VWAP, it's pretty much completes a full reversal at that point. I'll just be out, probably done for the day after that. But if we do get the aggressive retest of low day, like I think we will, we might have an opportunity to add into it, so that could be good. All right, I'm short at 87. Short at 87. After this one, hopefully, if this plays out short, it might take a little bit longer, but if it does, then we'll do the giveaway after this, probably. Can we get to like 500 likes? Can we get to like 500 likes? Should I lock in $100 and just get back in? Put another order in at 87? Imagine. I'm a joke. Okay, David. Right on, right on. Whatever you got to do, whatever you got to say. If that makes you feel better about your losing trade or whatever is happening with you today, then that's fine. Take it out on me. All good. David probably lost a trade. I get where he's coming from. He's probably just wants to take some anger out. That's fine. That's fine. I added 2 more on that 92 test. Probably cover him if we get back down to 78. Like, catch a little bit of a range here. Yeah, appreciate that, Sumo. Well, I said I would cover the 2 that I added at 92 at 78. So let me hold my promise if I can even get out of it. You kind of catching a range here. Kind of catching a range here. All right, we're back into the 700s now. Think we just grind higher for the rest of the day? That could be the case. That could be the case. I think we did that at one point this week. It was like pure selling first half of the day, second half of the day, just to grind higher all day. No selling at all. Forget what day. I think Tuesday or Wednesday. My trade sinker is glitching. It's not updating my P&L. I assume everything's still connected. Yeah, I mean, I'm not loving how we're just holding structure right here. I just feel like it's impossible to even get green on this bad boy. Oh, we're just holding. Buyers are relentless. 690 is just holding, man. Just won't give it up. The selling we saw earlier is fading here. We're retesting yesterday's overnight low now. And kind of having a nice reaction. Honestly, on the buy side, like holding these higher lows, holding 90s, consolidating right under 700s. Not in love with it. Not in love with it. It's a nice move off 704 if it can hold. New highs, 708. I've got my stop at 744. VWAP. Yeah, it does kind of feel like sentiment has shifted here a little bit, right? If we don't start rejecting 710, 720s, it's like, okay. I guess it's all buyers from here. That's what it feels like. Just a slow melt up. Sellers are just kind of not present anymore. Yucky. Yeah, this hourly's getting pretty aggressive here. I still like what this op's at, but it's the price action. It's not it right now. Not on our side. We can still break down, but not loving it. Where is VWAP? Is VWAP at 753? Okay, that's fine. It's a nice rejection off 717. Yeah, that's clean. How to get a funded account? Okay, you've got to pay for an evaluation. They're usually pretty cheap, and you have to hit a profit target without hitting the drawdown. And if you can do that with a lot of these prop firms, then you can get a funded account, you know, just for the cost of the evaluation. A lot of them don't even have activation fees, so that's kind of the process, the simple process of how to get a funded account. You pass an evaluation, trade well, and then you'll get a funded account. Some of them you can pass in one day, get funded the same day. Lucid has options to get funded the first day. I think MyFunded Futures has a couple options where you can get funded day one. Yeah, it just doesn't really feel like we're on the right side of the order flow anymore, does it? Not very confidence instilling. Oh, how to get the funded account. To get the funded account, man, you just got to be watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. At the end of the stream, we'll do account giveaway. Come on, NQ. Let's see if you're going to play out how I think you're going to play out. We think you want to break 700s and get a really nice aggressive. How long do we have on this hourly? Like 35 minutes? Can we flip this bad boy red? We flip red under 680s. If we can get here on NQ, we can flip this hourly red. That'd be pretty sight. Today just feels like mission impossible. I'm just trying to survive today. Today's just a rough. It's like trying to catch a trade here is just difficult. Try to catch it short as we were selling off, kind of entering with the momentum and the trend. Kept getting ticked out. My break evens kept getting ticked out just to run another 60 points lower. So that was difficult. Trying to finally catch, you know, a short here, but it's like intraday lower volume. It seems like middle of the day lower volume. It seems like it's a little more extended this rally than the other ones. So pretty crappy entry. I'm just kind of sitting here in the muck. You know what I mean? Kind of sitting here in the muck. Still like the trade, but it's obviously everything. A lot of it could be better. A lot about this trade could be better. A lot about a lot of trades could be better, right? Just a little frustrating to sit in this piece of crap right now. Not a fun day for me right now. I feel like it's trying to fight for my life to get slightly green. Some days are like that. Add more? Ugh, I don't think so. I'd rather it validate that I'm right and sell aggressively back into like lows for me to add than to try to add here. I don't want to do that. We are still holding. Like 690s is still holding. If I can get green, I like to be adding while I'm green. I don't love to add while I'm red. I don't do it often unless I have like an original entry that I like better than what I have, and I'm still, you know, but I typically like to add when I'm green. But let's see what happens here. See what happens here. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. Get out of my chair, stretch my legs. I'll be right back. YouTube, TikTok, go over to YouTube, hit the like button, hit subscribe button. You're instantly eligible to win a MyFunded Futures account giveaway at the end of the stream. All right. I have a stop at 740, my man, in the TikTok chat. Having said that, coming back to look at this at 710, this truly does seem like we just completely shifted here. Continued higher lows. We've had a couple of selling attempts that just are getting bought back up. I'm not loving it. Not loving this trade. So what happens when you look for continuation in the range, man? It was a nice test of it. I thought, you know, yeah, if we could retest 680s and kind of see seller step back in there, we could retest the low again and maybe push back down. I still think we might, but I mean, this kind of needs to be our high. I don't want to see a test of VWAP here. Not looking good. I feel like we're definitely on the wrong side of it. Bro, short in the lows. Good joke right there, my man. You're a funny guy. Funny guy. Love you, sweetie. I love you. Be safe. Don't text and drive. Be safe. I'll text you when I get there. I will. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking fun. I think we got the wrong trade, man. I think we very much have the wrong trade. Yikes. See how this high reacts. If we just run through this, we're gonna run VWAP and shit. Yeah, maybe go for 800s again, 900s. Wait to see if sellers step in crazy here. Otherwise, it's just the wrong trade. Got caught in the big range, like caught in the wrong side of that range. Got short way too low during the range, but it was looking like we could get a breakdown. So I liked to take that trade, but we held it. Yeah, this ain't looking fun. Might as well just keep the stop. It's another $100. We'll see what happens. No, we're not gonna tilt it. Like I said, this will be my last one. I like the idea of it. Hey, I like the idea of it. It is what it is. Can't win them all. Okay, be careful, please. I liked the idea of it. We just got caught in that damn V shape. Victim of the V today, chat. Victim of the V. That is strong. That is strong. Double down? Heck no. Gonna dump, we believe. Low key, this is some nice selling off the 40s. I believe still. This is a painful one though, I'm not gonna lie. What did gold end up doing off that dump? Just fucking all the way back up. That's insane. Maybe we'll move. Do we want to go stops at 739? I think so. We'll try to tighten it up a little bit for what it's worth. Victim of the V. Victim of the V. 100% victim of the V. We got caught in that V. Just trying to play the side of the trend. I mean, if that's the case, okay, good for you, buddy. We're gonna go take VWAP out. I mean, I guess we can go back to 800s off of that. If that's the truth, right? We get back above VWAP here, we are cooking to the upside. Guess that would set up nicely into next week for maybe a break of the all-time highs again on ES. Push past the 26,000s on NQ. Have you seen gold? I saw gold. That was wild. That was wild. Yo, chat, we're doing a free MyFunded Futures account giveaway at the end of the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. We might be okay here, dude. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. But we might be okay. That 5 minute wants to hold. Seems like we're just going to run that wick again right after the close. That's wild. Do your thing. Do your thing. Don't say it. I probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah. Nah, this market's going to run to 800. It's just a matter of fact. It's very obvious run to 800s right here. It's not going to sell off. Never. This is definitely not going to sell off to 680s. That's super protected. I would definitely long right here with a stop at 688. Because there's no way it's going to get hit. Ever. Market just wouldn't do that. It's obviously very strong. It's obviously very strong. We hate to be in the V shape right here. Yeah, that's not looking fun. What's your TP session low? You know what? I know the price action is not looking like it, but yeah, that was my TP. Yeah. we got caught in the V, and this doesn't look like it wants to slow down. We're gonna go get a VWAP test, and it's off to the races. That's a hell of a lot of buying. We just got caught on the wrong side of it. Probably get ran here. I'm interested to see. I think I'm done trading after this because I feel like I took the one good setup that I wanted to take today. Now we're back in the middle of the range. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's really a trade to be taken here anymore. I like that one trade that I took. I'm gonna try to keep less trades going because, frankly, that was the setup I liked, and if it's not gonna work out, that's okay. But I don't necessarily think it's bullish, but it's definitely it's gonna take me out for sure. All right, we're stopped out. That's an ugly one. All right, I'm down fucking a lot. A lot more than I would like to be. It's not that bad. $400 on the fundeds and shit. Yeah, or on the wrong side of that market, man. Very much so. I'm gonna lock out. It's Friday. I don't want to go on tilt or do anything stupid. I just don't like this price action here. Thought a break of I like the idea for a retest of the lows. We just got caught in literally nonstop buying. Try to play the continuation lower. Caught in a big V. It's all good. All good. I don't see anything else to take though. So try silver. Heck no. Heck no. I'm gonna lock out with a red day today. Actually, lock out with a red day. It's just ugh. Tried to play the low of this daily wick, thinking we could go lower, and we just didn't. Just right inside of all of this chop. I should have known better, probably, to be honest. Probably should have known better. That's okay. Can't win them all. I'm up like 2,500 on the week because of that green day we had the other day, so that's fine. I'm gonna keep the losses small as key. 400 is about what I'd like to lose on these accounts in a day, trading a couple micros. So I think I'm gonna call it on everything, to be honest. It's a bit of a step back on the take profit my fund and futures evals. I was literally 1 day from passing those. I think NQ's just been difficult. I think NQ's just been difficult, let's be honest. Unless you're a master of the range. ES looks pretty good right here. What is the giveaway? We'll do it in a second. Just try to chill out and analyze what I could have done differently today. I didn't make much money yesterday. It was pretty much flat yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's price action was tough as well. Like we're getting these dumps out of the, we're getting dumps, but they're very hard to catch because there's so many, like it's just a lot of wicks in there. It's hard to hold. But every morning at market open, we've been dumping for like the past 4 days, 5 days. Watch this dump. Now, this feels a lot like a day or two ago when we just saw like all morning it was selling, and then around lunchtime, the sentiment is just completely shifted on an axis. Like there's no, it's doing this bullshit actually, and it's actually, yeah, it is what it is. The algorithm, what the fuck? Market makers algorithm. They're doing this thing where it's like selling out of the open, and I'm realizing I'm picking up on it. In fact, I should stop being so arrogant because we are selling out of the open. And then we put in a low of day, and then we just zombie rally up until the afternoon, and then we rally in the overnight, and then we sell off in the morning. There's some type right in the middle of the day. There's a sentiment shift where we just start melting up. You can't play continuation shorts. It's just, that's happened so many times. I could actually go back and pin it. That was your overnight rally, which was just fluff, like totally BS. But yeah, it's been happening every single day. I should actually probably remember, keep a note of that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna sell. I like that I'm out. I wouldn't want to continue being in. It's definitely like we're just melting into the VWAP now. We're probably gonna get a break of VWAP here, to be honest. Slow grind up. Yep, exactly. Slow grind up. Slow grind up. That's how they get you. You see all that selling. The selling's just so strong, and then it's not like an instant V, but it is a slow. It's just like that slow, painful V. Oh, you know what I mean? Those are tricky. Yeah, I think I like where I'm at, like just to call it a day. We're back at 50% of that sell-off, right under VWAP. I would say if you're gonna do anything, maybe a long, but it's so extended up here and it's like really low momentum. It's a low momentum trend higher. It's tricky. But it does kind of seem like a zombie rally. It seems like it's just gonna melt up. Horrible market, I agree. Let's just keep complaining about it. Maybe that'll make me feel better. All right. Let's just do a giveaway, and I'm gonna call it an early weekend. Call it an early weekend. I really want to get these MyFunded Futures and TPT accounts passed, man, because what I want to do is have them ready to go on Monday. Should I disable some of these accounts and just try to get the MyFunded Futures TPT accounts? I only need $1,000. Everybody's already doing raffle. I would love to have these ready to go on Monday, man. Fuck. Having said that, I think the TBT still need one day of trading left after today. Oh yeah, markets close Monday. Good point. Yeah, we're melting into the VWAP, dude. Guys, hold on. I have to set it up. Give me 1 second. Let me set it up. Let me set it up. Set up the giveaway. All right. Exclamation mark raffle, chat. Exclamation mark raffle. We're doing a MyFunded Futures account giveaway. This market's just melting up. This just feels like a zombie rally all the way into. I mean, shit, this could just keep going. Yo, TikTok, hit the like button, hit subscribe. You have to hit subscribe on YouTube, BPCTrades, to enter into the giveaway. I'm happy that I can at least give away an account today because we got caught in the zombie V. We got caught in the zombie V, dude. We haven't tested VWAP right here, which I imagine is going to get rebitted back through, to be honest. Raffle, 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 chat. We're in the, I mean, that's literally in the Webster dictionary. I mean, if you put zombie rally in there, this is the definition of a zombie rally. Exclamation mark raffle, chat. No, on YouTube. You have to be on YouTube. You have to be in the YouTube chat right now. I need you to go to YouTube right now. Hit the like, hit subscribe. It's not going to pick you up unless you're in the YouTube chat watching. Got 115 entries. We need more than that. Exclamation mark raffle, chat. And we are melting up. There's no pullbacks to get into this piece of... I mean, there has been, but it's like... You had to believe that the rally was on, to be honest. And it's kind of hard to do that. We're just bleeding through VWAP here. YouTube, exclamation mark raffle. Hit the like button, chat. Hit the like button. On YouTube. You have to be on YouTube, TikTok. There's no point in doing it on TikTok. We're doing a MyFunded Futures account giveaway on YouTube. All you gotta do is exclamation mark raffle. I want to experiment with a small trade here. Just 2 micros. No big deal. I'm going to stop it out at 712. Looking for the retest and break of VWAP. While we wait for the giveaway winner to be selected. Okay, how many entries we got? Let's get to 200 entries. Man, we had 350 entries yesterday. Maybe it's probably because it's Friday. Here's the pullback to go long. I think so. I'm trying to get long for a retest of VWAP here. Exclamation mark raffle, guys. Exclamation mark raffle. I'm done on my Top Step Live. See if we can get back on some of these fundeds and TradeFi Live and the evals. I like this for a quick retest of VWAP and a break higher. Does seem like we're in zombie mode. Gotta stop at 712. How many entries we got? Almost 200 entries. Okay. Give me the beat, boys. 200 entries. Let's get 6 more entries in here. We'll close the raffle. I'll close the raffle at 10:55. Exclamation mark raffle in the YouTube. Hit the like, hit the subscribe to be entered. Those 3 things. That's all you got to do. You'd like to see if buyers kind of take this dip off at 730s and break back through VWAP. I've learned not to fight the zombie rallies. All right, we got. I'll leave the raffle open for like 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. Let everybody enter into the giveaway. Okay, we're getting a nice retest at VWAP here. So you break at 50s and 60s and 70s and fucking just honestly after this, a zombie rally just when you see a zombie rally like this, when you get like a kind of a slow melt up like this, once it does kind of break a level, like VWAP here is a key level, it could pick up volume actually on the break of VWAP. That's something I'd be interested in seeing. You see that a lot with selling moves typically because, I mean, selling moves are just quicker statistically than buying moves. But if we retest 50s, you could get some break of volume here. Like, you could. Especially after kind of just a melt up like this. Like, see if we break 50s, watch volume. Watch for volume. Watch for volume. Let's see if we can get volume here. You know, retest the VWAP. Buyers are still here. Yeah, this might get this might get clean here. Uh-oh, hold on a second. Rut row. Hold on a second. That's kind of ugly. Hold it and retest again. All right, I'm gonna close the raffle in like 3-4 minutes, chat. 3-4 minutes. How do I join raffle? You gotta be on YouTube. BPCTrades on YouTube. Hit like, hit subscribe. Closing it in 4 minutes. Trying to see a retest of VWAP again. Needs to hold around 30s, 20s. You just want to see continued retest at this level until it breaks. All right, we're closing the raffle in 3 minutes, chat. 3 minutes. Got 230 entries. Somebody's going to win a free MyFunded Futures core account eval. Just holding 30s. All right, guys, a couple minutes. I'm going to close the raffle. Can we get a retest of VWAP here? Silver dumping, really? A little bit. I like how we're just consolidating right here at the VWAP. Just need to see break back above 40s. Try to add some more here at the 20s. We need to start seeing buying off of the 20s though. Or it's just a stronger fade off of VWAP than I want to see. I want to see a retest of it. Cannot seem to catch a trade today. All right, I'm going to close the raffle and pick the winner. Give me 1 second. Kind of trying to manage this one. We're just dumping with a little bit of volume here. Okay, nice. All right, let's do the giveaway. I'm going to close it. Closing it. All right, who's ready to see the winner? Remember, guys, congratulate whoever wins. Congratulate. We've got one more account giveaway. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll do it on the Monday or Tuesday. Be nice to whoever wins, man. You guys are all in here, all have an equal shot, but whoever wins wins, and that's just what it is. But let's pick the winner. Damn, bro, is this really? I gotta stop at 706. Shit might get ran. VWAP's fading hard. Oh, wow, I'm filled out. All right, let's pick the winner. That looks horrible. All right, pick winner. Yo, Plankton? Platinotekken. Are you in the chat, Platinotekken? Let me know. Are you here? It's a really strong VWAP sell. Platinotekken, are you here? If you are here, say something in the chat. Congrats, Platinotekken, man. Congratulations. Good luck on your eval. That's me. Cool, dude. Do you have Instagram or Discord? If you do have Instagram or Discord, I need you to have either one of those. DM me on either one of those a picture of your YouTube handle, and we'll get that account sent to your... I'll get it sorted out. I'll get the account sent to you, man. Congratulations. I've been here since day one. Nice, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. So just DM me on Instagram or Discord, and we'll set you up. That's a really aggressive VWAP projection. And we will set you up, man. Is that cool with you? My Instagram's BPCTrading. And then my name was Derwin. Okay, bet, man. My name is BPCTrading on Instagram. So reach out to me there, okay? And then we'll send that account to you, man. Congratulations. Thanks. Yeah, let's I'm gonna kill the stream here because I'm just getting chopped up today, man. Can't pick a direction. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna call it. I will see y'all Tuesday, I believe, is the next time I'll be live. So I'll see y'all then. I do appreciate y'all pulling up the stream. I'm gonna send that account to you, Plankton. And God bless y'all. Appreciate it hanging out with me, and we will see y'all in the next